8:30 in the morning. Start. Won't have to hunt that one down. Just need to get her warm up, and this is the only. I think this is the only match I'm gonna get in before my actual match tonight. So I do have to work today. Never anything wrong getting a Power Glove early. Give me bombs here. Well, I'll take red rubies too. Oh, there we go. Right, I'll take reds. And a little magic for games.
36 inches more snow.
3 to 6? Yeah. We're in a,
We're in Chicago, so we're getting heavy.
Yeah, we got our first big snow in like a year and a half. Here in Chicago. So that's why I'm at home. I didn't want to go. I brought my stuff home. Didn't want to go into the office. My wife's work can't close their office, so she's staying home. I know my son is sleeping still because they closed the schools down. And when they close CPS down, Chicago Public Schools, that's a big deal. They do not do that often. Nice cane to start too. How about you give me the boots down here? I'll take the boots. Everything's working out so good so far. We're just gonna do the south here. We'll walk down and buy the bombs. I found it is faster than doing the save quit than trying to farm it. It's not worth the effort. Not when you have the money. Yeah, very, very rare. I know they closed CPS twice. I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was last year they closed it twice. But it wasn't because of the snow, it's because it was -10 or -15 without wind chill. And that was, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago maybe it was 2 or 3 years ago they did that when they closed it down for a couple of days because of the cold. It'd been like the first time they closed CPS in like 20 years or something, or maybe 10 years. It's ridiculously how long it'd been since they closed it down. They just do not close down CPS. Which is kind of surprising. We didn't get that much snow. We got maybe a foot or some. Probably what, a foot out there? Probably about a foot.
Now?
Yeah. So it's not like we got a ton of snow. I expected a lot more for them to shut down the schools.
They're using snowpocalypse.
Yeah, this isn't.
It's a hashtag.
Yeah, this isn't actually that bad. It really isn't. Not like a couple years ago where we got like 2.5 feet of snow on Super Bowl Sunday. Well, hope everyone's enjoying their Friday. I'm sure there's a lot of people that came over with Willard there that new to me at least. Welcome. Come stay a while and listen. We're just getting in a little warm up while we can. We do have our second round match tonight. And I was on commentary last night, so I couldn't get any practice in. Keep pod. And Moon Pearl. Alright. That pod key is always interesting. We'll see how long it takes us to get the smalls. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we'll head out. We'll head out south, check the race, then we'll start Sanctuary route, and... Do we want to hula hand this? I don't know, that, we did get the Moon Pearl. I think I'm going to, actually. because we have the Moon Pearl, it means we can pick up 2 additional items if we do the Fig Flipper, and then if we have the money for Zora. I know the match I did commentary on last night, the deal breaker in the first hour was dude did Houlihan, which led to Houlihan, which led to the hook shot, and the hook shot led to everything. So I think because I have the Moon Pearl, I think I will. So we'll check back in first before we do it, just in case we get another 300 rupee drop or something like that, but... We'll definitely do it now. We're going to be about, what, 100 and some short if we do it straight up here. I think we'll actually... You know what we're going to do is we're going to go... We're going to do the Houlihan, but we're not going to go south. We're actually going to go north. I would love to be able to get another 100 rupees before doing this. We'll just use bombs on escape and the... Oh, son of a... I've never done that. I've never done that before. That's a 20-30 second loss right there. That's fantastic. Get it out of your system now. Get it out of your system now. Don't want to do that tonight. This Houlihan better be worth it. Zora better be... You better be holding today. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go north. We're gonna do Uncle and the front end of Escape before we do, before we head south! Okay. So... Okay, it's funny. Because last night... The one I did commentary on, there was swords in both Link's house and the Sanctuary, and today there's glove upgrades in both. That's interesting. Hippos, the only reason that I'm doing that right here is because... Swamp. I picked up the Moon Pearl. And if I'm going to do fake flippers down there, I sure want the money to go ahead and check out Zora before I do that. I think it's just the resources in, you know, the level of resources you get with Keysanity. So I only do it in the case here where I know that I'm definitely going to go do a fake flipper here in a few. That's the only reason I would do it. I don't do it otherwise. How do you go an hour 12 without grabbing a glove? That's crazy. Use cane down here. Here, just step into that. Come here. Yeah, no, I would never do it unless I know I'm gonna do Zora. That's the only reason I would ever do Houlihan. You just don't need to. It's I agree with you. I'm seeing it a lot more lately, but I only see it doing it if you absolutely are gonna plan on doing Zora. Otherwise, you don't need the money. You're gonna find the money. Uh-oh. I do enjoy using cane down here. It's such a handy weapon when you need it to be. So I'm definitely going to check the south route before going into Dark World, even though we do have our Dark World access at this point. Oh, that green's going to see me. Nope. Ah, that guy's not going to hit. Right, that should be good enough. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you 100%. So I'm gonna leave the chest in underneath. I'm not gonna do the sewers at this point. I still do need $50, but if I go all the way around to, if I don't get it down here and I go all around to Ice Rod Cave, which I probably will, I'll pick it up there. That's 2 Turtle Rock keys plus the big key. Alright. That plays. I think regardless if I find the rupees, I'm still going to go around to Ice Rod Cave. Sometimes I like to hold off on Ice Rod Cave until I find the flute. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea here, because I think after that we're going to go to Dark World. Ooh, there's my hook. If I want to sequence break Death Mountain, I can do that now. Oh, that actually sounds like a fantastic play. I don't mind sequence breaking early if it means like 20 items, which in this case it does. Oh wait, I'm getting cane hungry. Yeah, we'll go. Well, even if we get the $30, we'll still head around there. Squares key. That's number 3. That's number 4. Misery Mire key. Wow, nothing there. That's fantastic reasoning. Plus, I don't have a true melee weapon yet. Oh, yeah. Speaking of dying in like one hit, these crabs. Yeah, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna pick up the $30 from the whoa, from the cave here. I hate doing this. Ah, I hate this place. Pick that up on the way out before we head back down. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 sequence breaks here. We'll do fake flippers, and then I think once we get out, we're just gonna go straight. Alright, well, we're not gonna do fake flippers. I actually did that in my last, my first round race. I set up that fake flippers perfectly, and then as soon as I jumped off, I realized, yeah, I picked up the flippers like 2 minutes ago. I assure we've all, I'm guessing we've all done this at least 3 times. I don't think it's quicker to save quit here. I don't think it would be. Because I'm going to go up to Hobo. Yeah, that might have actually been quicker. Probably not by much, to just go back to the house and jump off the south side, the south ledge. Actually, yeah, it would have been quicker too, because then you don't have to go, you see what's on Lake Hilly Island, you don't have to go the long way around the middle. It would have been shorter by a few seconds. So, wow, we've got tons open to us right now. I think I'm still going to do the Hera play. Now, the only issue is we can't actually get into Hera. We have the big key to that. Whoops. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a lot of time. It's a few seconds at best, but still, it is a few seconds. Pod. It's our first actual pod key. We do have access to that if we want to. So I think, what's the big item we're looking for here? Mirror would be nice. Mirror and hammer, I guess are the two big ones. Gotta grab that. Hopefully that's like the small key to Hera. And then if we can find the mirror or the, if we end up finding the mirror, the hammer up on Death Mountain, we can just go straight in and finish. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna, you know, they're just gonna get difficult. They're gonna start getting really difficult here, starting tonight. I mean, the competition in this tournament's just absurd. We're gonna head up the mountain. So, let's see. I'm trying to think what's the best way to... I'm gonna do this and then... Yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's what, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16 items up here that we can get. A couple more if we find the hammer or the mirror. You know what I didn't do? Wow. Okay. So, you can tell I woke up maybe about a half an hour ago. I just totally skipped Zora. For absolutely no reason. I farmed the rupees. I did the work. Yeah, and then I just walked away. And I just walked away for no reason. I'm sure glad I farmed those rupees. I'm gonna stop and get a kiss from the old man here. I was looking for that key, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a great key sitting there. We don't need to actually go to Zora. Good morning! Well, okay. Here's the good news. If there is good news. It gives me reason to go back there to check Catfish. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I have absolutely no idea what I was thinking. No, it'll just be in the back of my mind that if it's the mirror or the hammer, I'm going to be really pissed. Wow. Alright. It's all good. It's all good. You know what? All we have to do is find the mirror, and then we'll check it when we go to do Catfish. That's all. It gives us a reason to go do Catfish, because Zora might not have anything, but Catfish always does. Except when you check him early, then he doesn't have anything. Wow, I can't believe I just did that. No, actually, where is my cat? She's usually in here. Although it's early, she's not, she's probably sleeping on a radiator, yeah. Yeah, she's usually up here, but she's also not used to me being at home in the morning. So that wouldn't shock me if she's found a nice quiet spot somewhere on a radiator. That's one of her cat toys right there that you're seeing. Oh man, I'm so off on this. There we go. Okay. Set that one up way off. Oh, she's already eaten her breakfast. She's been trying to get me up since 4 this morning. She is a very interesting cat. Oh, there's... Oh, no, no, no! Oh my god, if that mirror is at Zora. If that mirror is at Zora... Oh my... I'm not supposed to be up here yet, so... That means either the flute or the lantern is going to be in logic probably early. At least we know where it is, but... Be here. That would have been awesome. Ah... Don't you dare. Now we get to listen to beeping for a while. Good morning, son.
Morning. You're not sounding like you're doing so well.
I'm doing fine. I made a small little brain fart earlier. Oh, I don't know why I've been screwing that up lately. I've been screwing that up royally lately. I don't know why.
Using the call to
I'm just, no, I'm setting up in the wrong spot when I decide to do the hook shot for whatever reason.
Sucks.
Ugh.
It sucks.
I just don't, yeah, I've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know why. Come on, give me that mirror. Love me a mirror. At least I don't have to listen to the beeping anymore. Oh man, I'm looking at that, I'm thinking about that Zora. But I'm not gonna go get it yet. Oh, quick, we can get in there once we, Jeez, actually, we can actually get in there once we, find that mirror. We'll get the hammer right there, we can go right in. Come on, mirror. Mirror me one time. This would be the most convenient spot in the world for it. One time, mirror. One time. That is not the mirror. Also not the mirror. I know, that was kind of worthless, but... Alright, well, we got some good information, I guess.
Compasses suck.
Well, they don't do anything. Yeah, as long as you track.
You know where chests are located, then you don't need to use the compass.
Alright, so let's...
One person who should use the compass in this game is because
Well, the compass doesn't help you with chess locations, it helps you with chess count. Yeah, oh, I got lazy kid I can do here. He's not dying, he's not sick, he's lazy. This is a lazy kid.
Yeah, we all know you're just...
You know, quiet from the peanut gallery. He's lazy. Look at him. He's perfectly healthy.
He just stole
He
his...
gave me a heart. He's
No,
perfectly healthy.
He stole his heart. Now he's definitely
He's
gonna die.
perfectly healthy.
Okay, look at it. Now he's dead because...
He's not dead. I bet if I walked back in there right now, he'd be perfectly fine. He'd be healthy. He'd just be laying in bed. It's like,
his
ew, I didn't want to get up today. I'm so lazy. We have 2 maps to check here. Meyer is...
We all know that you're just projecting your self into John again, okay?
At least it's a red-blue. So we're looking for that mirror. That mirror gives us the hammer. That hammer opens up a lot. Jeez, I swear if it's at Zora.
I don't have 2
I don't have 2 chances. broadcast open. Oh, that. It's just the... I just keep that screen open to make sure that I have the... my screen doesn't die. Make sure my stream is up. Oh, bonus!
Bonus. Combo breaker.
Oh, I love me some Skullwoods. This must be a pendant because only pendant Skullwoods actually has items. Crystal Skullwoods never has anything. Nah, it's the way it used to be in open mode. Oops. Yeah, big time bailed out because if it was at the if it was at Zora, I would have been in deep shit. I might... You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna save quit. I'm gonna head up there immediately. We're just gonna go up there and do it immediately. That way, if we happen to find, like, the, well, we would need both keys to Thieves Town, but the hammer is gonna be really important when we start doing, the Thieves Town area, so... Wait, oh, damn, get rocks. Oh, I hate you so much. They need to outlaw dead rocks in this game. Just outlaw them completely. Well, let's do it this way. I don't know why I've been screwing up the hookshot skip on this. Just this one. All the other little tricks that you can do with the hookshot to get around things, they're never a problem. This one gives me fits for some reason lately. Just this one. And I don't know why. Does not make sense to me. So the good news about doing it this way is we're gonna jump in, we'll get that. We're gonna head over to Hera. And we'll be able to do 5 of 6. Man, that mirror was so huge. Holy shit, that mirror was huge. What do I have? I have a fairy and a blue. I'm thinking about Spike Cave. I mean, the issue is 6 hearts. We'd be able to get through 1, 2, 3, that's 12. I mean, we could do it, but we'd have to use both our goos. If we wanted to do Spike Cave with 6 hearts without a safety and two bottles, it could be done. It's just... I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Yeah, thanks, Willard. Appreciate it. And no more dumbs. No more dumbs. I mean, that could still be boots out there at Zora. We'll check it whenever we get the... whenever we decide to go do Catfish. But, yeah. That was definitely a dumb. Let's go ahead. Oh, man. Why do you guys' name have to be kind of all the screwy? Because I can't pronounce this shit. Zane... I'm just going to call you Z from now on. Between now until the end of time, your name will be Z. But, thanks for the follow, dude. Much appreciated. Let's switch to hammer. We're going to need it here. I can't pronounce names that are easy. Z. You are now known as Z. Anybody that has never been here before, I cannot pronounce anything. My pronunciation is the worst. Wait a minute. Actually, this thing's actually do be good. Forever Psychotic. Appreciate the follow. Did I just fall? What'd I say about the dumbs? More dumbs? Is that what it was? Do more dumbs? That's what you wanted me to do, right? Was more dumbs? That's a minute right there for no reason whatsoever other than I was confused by the swirly that was stuck on himself. Unbelievable. So we've lost about a minute and a half so far. Oh, man. Again, I'm okay with this. You know why? Because we have a race tonight, and I need to get this out of my system now, because... I'm just going to fall on this one. And I'm going to say V-Kitty. I believe that's how you pronounce that one. Appreciate the follow. Good morning to you. I'd show you my kitty, but she is out not being here. Yeah, for those wondering, I do not bomb jump the, I do not set up the bomb jump in this dungeon. I never do. It's not, in my opinion, it's not worth the risk. If you can 100% hit it 100% of the time, then sure, do it. Because it'll save you 15 seconds. If you screw it up, it costs you a minute. Yeah, she's usually here, but she's also not used to me being home in the morning, so I don't know what... She's probably on a radiator somewhere. Turn away, turn away. She's probably sitting on a radiator somewhere. I don't know where. She'll come by eventually. Come by tonight. She'll be here tonight. I'll have the cat cam on when I race, even though I'll have my cam off. So, man, we're down about a minute and a half on just stupid things. It does not make me happy. Let's see. We have the mirror now. We could do south. So let's go... We're gonna go through the south route to get over to Outcast. That way we can check stuff on the way. We're still missing the big key to Thieves if we want to do Thieves. I think I'm gonna stick on the south route. I'm not gonna go north and do Zora and Catfish yet. We'll do that later. It doesn't look like it's gonna snow much. It's Someone385 is his name. I got to check maybe... I saw, I'm gonna say, maybe 20 or 30 minutes of his match last week. He's pretty good. I don't know much beyond that. I haven't seen him do anything other than just the few minutes of his match last week. Yeah, he's pretty good. I was impressed with the way that he was executing. Small key pod. There's the lamp. No more dark rooms for us. And that also gives us a fire source. We can't get into desert yet. So, I mean, you take a look at the competition that is in this tournament, and it's crazier than the last Open. Hera and Thieves. Oh man, I didn't check. That's a 5-6. So that's a piece of information we're not gonna keep. But yeah, the competition is just absurd. Which is good. I mean, it's going to be fun. Oh, you might get to see the other cat, actually. Hi, Troy. You want to pop onto the camera so everybody can see you? No? One of our other cats, Troy, the one that's not usually up here, decided to jump up on the desk this morning. Come on, come over to the cat cam, see how people can see us. There we go. He's always afraid to jump in there because this is Kiva's spot now. I'll get the cake. Yeah.
The camera's too close.
Yeah, I know we need to move it.
Raise it up.
We need to move the camera. Ever since I got this new setup, camera's just too close right now. So you get a really good look at Troy's ass. This is Troy. Troy is the best cat ever. Ever.
He's probably gonna leave now that I'm getting up.
Yeah, he's gonna leave. He's not gonna stay. Even though he's making biscuits there. So yeah, Troy is the best cat of all time. He is just the right number of cuddly versus affectionate versus get that. I mean, he's the perfect cat. And he's the fluffiest, yeah.
Use those pillars too. Just flop on the ground on his back and start rolling.
Yeah. He is absolutely adorable. We adopted him from before we moved back to Chicago. We were in Texas for a couple of years. We had my stepson lived with his dad, and they were moving. And when they decided to move, they didn't want to take Troy with them, so we adopted him with our other cat, Jasper, who is Jasper's the asshole. You'll never see Jasper. Yeah, he hates me with a passion. Even though I'm the one that feeds him and raised him from a kitten.
And also saved his
Ooh,
life.
hey, we got a sword. Take me a sword. That actually does get us into T-Rock. And if we find the fire rod, we can go clear Skullwoods. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know her name, but Jasper allowed almost all the girls.
Yeah. Oh, Jasper's absolutely. He hates men. I think it's a dominance thing. So we're gonna skip this chest. We'll come back for it if we need to save quit. No, it's gonna take too long to turn that in now. We'll just have to remember it. I should probably just go to nothing. I'm gonna work. I'm just getting a race in first. They closed her business because of the snow. Yep, she does. Although they said they might have to work tomorrow. I'm working from home, yeah. Well, as soon as I finish with this, I gotta get to work, so. But I wanted to get a race in. This is the only race I'm probably gonna get in between now and in the race tonight. So I want to get one extra practice run in. Well, so I'm looking here. We've our remaining choices of where to go are kind of disjointed. Where are we gonna go after this? Where are we gonna go? We have 2 keys, hammer. We're missing bow. We have the big key. Do we go to pod? If we do... We're gonna have to make a choice here if we go north or south. This is actually gonna be an interesting choice. If we go north, we get to go to cat. We can stop by the ledge. We can do Zora. We'll do the catfish or the. We'll do Zora and catfish that we missed earlier. And then we could do the graveyard ledge, and then that's probably a safe quit point. And then we could do pyramid and check the first chest inside of Aga Tower. We could do Turtle Rock. Maybe I'll do Turtle Rock. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna save quit. Nothing here. I'm gonna... You can't take the chest with you. So I'm gonna leave Gary's lunchbox behind. You can't take the chest with you if you have to do the, any of these. So I'm just gonna leave Gary's lunchbox behind. I'll have to remember to come get that. Hopefully once we find the flute. But I'm gonna come up here since we did get the cape. And I'm going to do the route over to Zora and Catfish and see if I missed anything stupid at Zora earlier. For those that joined in late, I farmed the rupees to get to Zora. Was like, yeah, I'm going to fake Flipper, going to do Zora and all this jazz. We got up there, saw that there was a key on the ledge, thought to myself, yeah, I need to grab that key. Forgot to do Zora. Because why not? So if Zora has, like, the bow or the fire rod, it's gonna be a big deal. But I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go do T-Rock. There's a key. 2. Ooh, the G-Tower key. That's a huge find. So we'll keep going here. Bees! So yeah, we'll go around. We'll do these two. I guess Zora's a great spot. I mean, we can do... if we go to T-Rock, we could do what? How many items can we actually get out of T-Rock? We can't do 1, 2, 3, 4, but we can do the others, I think. So that's actually 9. So we could do 9 items from T-Rock if you include... that's 8 plus... I don't know why I didn't just pick up the chest there, but... it's 8 plus Mimic Cave. With 2 keys and the big key. That's definitely worth it. We can do it, and then after that we can go back and do Spike Cave. So I think that's a pretty good route.
He was like, what are you guys doing here?
Yeah, we can't do that, and then we have to lead. Oh, score! Okay. Oh, if I had that Eastern key, I would go immediately to Eastern and Pod. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna... Okay, let's back up a second. Let's back up a second. If I hadn't skipped Zora, I would not have done this. I don't think there's any chance... Okay, it's $20. I don't think there's any chance I would have done this if I hadn't skipped Zora right there. So, that dumb earlier, that is stupid dumb luck is what that is right there. Because I would not have done it in that situation. I don't believe. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to dip our toes in the pod. No, I picked up the key. I picked up the key the first time. That's the thing, is I went straight for the key and it didn't stop by Zora. Green in desert, okay. A little bit of shield. Big key to Skullwoods. We'll have to come back and get that. I just realized I probably should have just gone straight over and picked this up. That's horrible routing right there. That's horrible routing, because I need to go to Pod. Yeah, if you want a lesson in horrible routing, that was it right there. There's no reason not to just open this portal and then just stop by Sashrala when you're going through the maze. You're literally right there. That right there is horrible routing. Hey, Kiva? Why don't you come over here and let the world see you? Huh? She looks wired. She's staring at me right now with the wild eyes. Yeah, she's not used to people being home. There you go. Oh, and there. That's Kiva.
Fast run. Am I scaring her by the way I'm dressed?
It-
Right.
I don't think so. That flash you just saw go by is Kiva. This is her spot. Oh, she'll be back. Oops. Oh, shit! Ah, you mother... Breathe in. Breathe in. It's all good. It's all good. I think... Did that fairy just magically chase me down? I think it did. Ice. Okay, so confession time. The people that are frequent to my channel will know this. Anybody not. I suck at the hammer jump. I'm awful at it. And this is the perfect opportunity to do the hammer jump because we have, you know, everything you need to do it. I'm horrible at it. And when I say horrible, I mean horrible. It takes more time for me to do the hammer jump than it would take to actually find another pod key. So I am not going to hammer jump. I am just atrocious at it. And the reason why I'm so bad at it is because I cannot pause buffer for whatever reason. Maybe it's just because I'm getting old and my dexterity is not what it should be. But I am absolutely atrocious at the hammer jump. All right. Well, despite the misplays we've made, our decision making has actually been spot on. So we can go finish Skullwoods whenever we want now. The execution, much to be desired, but the decision making has been spot on. And we'll leave that chest there to the last. So we're going to clear items here. So we're going to burn both keys. Oh, no, that was stupid. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do it this way. Lock that thing in there. Except I went around, there's no way that's going to land. I hope I move. Oh, damn it! You're pissing me off. Hey, that worked. It's not what it was intended, but yeah, that works. Boy, execution has been much to be desired here. So if we were to hammer jump here, it would net us an additional item. But I'm horrible at it. I'm so bad at the hammer jump. I mean, I cannot stress to you how bad I am at this. Apogee Tower. Hey, we know where the Triforce is. Well, it's actually not there, but... we also know that there's gonna be nothing in there. So I'll find a key later. This doesn't break my heart to do this. Yeah, I wish I could save a key. But, you know what's funny? I rewatched my race last week, and there were two or three people that were in chat during the replay that were questioning why I opened that door. It's like, dude, why doesn't he hammer jump? Why doesn't he hammer jump? And I wish I could just tell him, I am so bad at hammer jumping. It's like, yeah, if I could do it successfully every time, I would do it. But it will take me 8 attempts to get it down, and that's, in my opinion, just not worth it. Hi. So we'll step in here. We can get 4 items out of here as well. Maybe we find the vanilla big key. The question's going to be is where do we go after this? We have to do Skullwoods. I think we're going to do that next. Still a ton of unknown information here. What did we pick up? We got a map. Oh, it was a map of G-Tower, right. I don't think we have any more maps. I don't think we do. I don't think so. And if our execution was spot on this one, we would be doing so well. But as it is, we've lost at least 2 or 3 minutes just off of stupidity. But again, that stupidity, I think, got us the bow. I really do. I think that stupidity got us the bow, because I'm not sure I would have... I'm not sure I would have gone back for that there. Catfish is one of those items that, you know, if you can make time to do it, I probably would have routed in with a pyramid instead of routing it in with Zora. And I usually do the pyramid once I have full access to Agatower, so that you don't have to double dip that if you have to go back there. So, and I don't have access to that yet. So yeah, I don't think I would have done it. So in a weird way, that's the one we're going to save to clear. And I just realized I left the bridge chest under there too. Is that worth going back for? I left an item in there that was available. I didn't drop down. I was going to mirror back and drop down. Man, our execution has been atrocious. Damn. I don't know why I'm screwing up so much. How long will it take me to get that one chest in pod? I could just clear it. I mean, the problem with clearing pod right now, which isn't the worst idea in the world, we could do it, is... You know, you're introducing the soft block. That's nice. Do we care? Like, do we care? Nah, screw it. We're gonna go do this. Let's just do it. We're introducing the soft lock here, if we do it this way. Oh, crap. You know what sucks, though? We have to do 2 loops. So, because of the way that we have to skip the front door and go through here, and the one chest that we missed, unfortunately, is the one chest underneath. We have to do 2 loops here. So we have to go through this room twice. Which kind of sucks, but... Well, it doesn't kind of suck, it really sucks. It's very time-consuming, especially when you don't have the boots. So what we have to do here is we have to go here, we have to turn around, go back to the left, jump around, go down, get the item, go back through the portal, and come back through. These guys are just... Leave me alone, you bully! So we're gonna leave the bridge, and we're gonna leave the turtle room behind. So... The thing I like about this play right here, unless we... Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't leave that behind. Because now we can do that. This way. Because now we can do that when we go do Skullwoods. I'm so glad I decided to come back in here. With the way the pod logic works is... Those 2 chests don't have... You know, don't have items near as much as the other spots in here. I'm gonna actually grab the arrows here. Just because the way that the key logic works, they're not going to put something essential behind those 2 doors unless they give you more than like 2 keys early. They're rarely going to do that. They can give you a late item. Like they could give you a key to Thieves Town, let's say, like the small key to Thieves Town. Could definitely be in one of those chests. But the likelihood of something big being in one of those chests is pretty slim. Like the flute probably isn't in there. You know, something like that. Because they're not gonna introduce a you know, a potential key locking situation early on. So that's why I don't mind skipping those 2 chests. But we're in good shape here. I still think even though we've made some dumbs, we're in pretty good shape, because we're going to leave here, we're going to do Skullwoods, we're going to head after that New Thieves Town. We can do Ice Palace, we can do 7 of 8 of an Ice Palace. So we're still in good shape here. We do not know what the third... Basically, we're just missing what the third pendant is. If we can learn how to menu correctly, we'd be the best of all time. We can also go to T-Rock. Oh, that's right, I don't have Master Sword. I mean, once we're still missing... Well, we're just missing 1 key for T-Rock, right? Yeah, we're missing 1 key for T-Rock. Otherwise, we can 11 of 12 it. But there's no reason to go to T-Rock right now. That lag. Let's hope this will be the fireball list. Get a couple of shots in before he moves. Oh, nice. I'm gonna miss a couple here. Come on. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. One more hit. Alright. Even if this is the pendant, I'm okay with that. Because that's gonna give us perfect information. I'll gladly take a big key, though. To Eastern! No way! And a crystal. Okay. So that logic forced you to go into Eastern to get the pod key to come back out to finish pod. To go back into Eastern. Because, welcome to Keysanity. They just don't want us to leave here. It's deja vu. I feel like I was just here. And we got a crystal out of that too. So, I mean, we're gonna find out what it could. We know we're gonna get Eastern here, and then we're gonna be able to do Skullwoods and Ice. So we're gonna know the information before long. We're either gonna run across it or we're just gonna run into it. So again, I definitely do not mind if this is the third pendant. It wouldn't bother me in the least. Wouldn't mind silvers. Wouldn't mind silvers? See, when you call that shot, it makes you look like a genius. Alright, so let's figure this out. We need the... For items, actually, we might be in item go mode. Because we don't necessarily need the flute, because Meyer's not required. In fact, if Meyer is not required, we are in item go mode. And we're only missing a couple of keys. So if it's the... We need the swamp key. That's the one we know for sure. Other than that, we probably need a Turtle Rock key. That might be it. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Ah, it's too low. I'm telling you, man, our execution today has been less than stellar. Less than stellar. That's the pendant. Okay. Alright, well, we have our information. We can figure it out now. We need the swamp key. We need the small key to swamp. We need the small key to T-Rock. That's it. We are 2 items away from go. That's it. I wouldn't mind picking up a few more hearts on the way. We do have nine hearts with Master Sword and no silvers. I wouldn't mind picking up a few extra items here, but we are 2 items away from go. Why does that do that? Does anybody have an explanation why the hookshot does that? I would love to know why in some areas the hookshot goes out halfway and comes right back. And it always does it in the same rooms, in the same screens. I've never understood the reasoning behind that. I wish I knew, because that's confusing as hell. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll do Thieves. From Thieves, we'll head down to Ice Palace. Yeah, we'll do Ice Palace after this, and then hopefully we find the keys between now and then, and hopefully a lot of items. Because I would definitely like, you know, obviously a tempered upgrade. Wouldn't mind some boots either. Hera key, okay. Also, anybody that's new to the channel, stick around after this is over if we find the boots. Because if we find the boots, we will be playing the bonk game. Which is where you guys guess the number of bonks to get on the bonk leaderboard. Because I am the bonk king. And actually, I have the bonk bot working. The bonk bot is currently asleep right now. He's taking a little nap, but I will wake his ass up here in a minute. Basically, in the next crystal animation, I think it's time to wake the bot up. That's one of the things we do here is we like to play Guess the Bonks. Underneath the channel, there's the current bonk leaderboard. We'll be giving something away at the end of the month to the winner, whoever's at the top of the leaderboard. Don't know what yet. Haven't quite figured that out yet. What I think I'm going to give away is I have an 8-bit controller, the wireless version, the wireless Bluetooth controller, that I bought before I got this set up. I'm running this on a SNES Classic. Which works great, by the way. I'm totally impressed with how this thing runs. It's just a jailbroken SNES Classic. It runs flawlessly. Once you put RetroArch on here, at least. So I bought it's a $40 Bluetooth controller. Get away from the spikes. Come on. Well, unfortunately, we probably are going to end up having to use a goo here. We could just burn the fairy. Or not. But I think I'm going to give that away at the end of the month. It's a nice controller. I have no use for it. I have absolutely no use for it. Unless I wanted to play it on my SNES Classic, but, you know, I'm literally a foot away from it, so I don't need a long cord. And since we're going back south through Thieves, we can just, we can mirror out of here. It's gonna be quicker than going back through the dungeon. We just pick up that portal on the other side. Except I'm gonna walk into that with schmutz. Well, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to give away at the end of the month. I mean, it's a $40 controller. It's a beautiful controller. If you've never used them, I opened it up just to hold it. It is a comfortable controller. For a third party SNES controller, it's probably the best I've seen. But again, I have no use for it. I even bought the dongle because I used I used to use the original SNES controllers with a USB SNES adapter, and I bought the adapter for that too. Alright, so again, we're looking for 2 keys. We need the swamp key, we need 1 turtle rock key. And would greatly, 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 greatly appreciate a sword upgrade or 2. What's the stun pack? 3 groups, okay. Oh, I forgot to wake the bot up. I'm glad I went out of the way to get that heart. These days I'll kick that habit of walking that skull all the way up. I know it's only like a second or 2 more than going around. It's the easiest 2 seconds you can make up in a race. I don't know why I do that. It's muscle memory. I've been doing that since I started playing the game when I was a kid. We don't want Meyer keys. We don't even want to look at Meyer. We don't want to know what Meyer is. Like, there's no reason for us to ever want to go to Meyer. I don't care if I don't get the flute. Do not need. Shit, of course he did. Of course he did. So my worst fears is there's something down here in this chest, because if there is, we're not gonna get it anytime soon. That's convenient. Out of my way. Little low on arrows here. So this is going to be the other side of 5-6, which means if we want to go do the Fat Fairy before doing, you know what? That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good routing. Because I'm going to swing out of here. I'm going to pick up the Gary's lunchbox. I'll do a save quit. I'll go turn that in. Yep, I saw that coming. I screwed up the open on that. He's gonna move now. Not a bad fight. Let's get that bonk bot awake. Only if we find the boots, though. If we don't find the boots, we can't play the bonk game. Alright, so we're gonna pick this up. I wouldn't mind doing the, let's see, we have a blue, we don't have bombos. We have a blue, though. We're just gonna go straight to ice after this. And then we'll check the Fat Fairy and all of its fun later. That way we don't have to worry about a Dark Portal. We can just head straight over there. We have a Blue Goo in our arsenal, so I'm not as concerned about the magic. Oh, we didn't miss anything easy there. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we decide to go up north. And we do not have the small key, which means if we do it this way, we have to go around the long way through the jelly room, which is okay. This is actually one of those times I really wish I had a small key. Don't scoff at the small keys in Mire and Ice. They do have their uses. Surprised my cat hasn't been up here yet. Oh, we do have a small key. Oh, we do. I just didn't mark it. I wonder when I got that. I don't remember getting that key. Oh, I wonder... I think it was Hookshot Cave. Okay, well that makes that a lot easier. Not bad. Alright, so we're still missing 2 items. So we'll do this, we'll leave, we'll go do, we'll do Fat Fairy. Now that means we'll go the short way around. The only problem with doing the short way around is then you gotta check the asshole chest, and you gotta do it the wrong way. But it's still faster doing it this way, I believe. It seems faster, let's put it that way. We don't have the big key, so we can't do... We can't avoid the bomb jump here. It's fine. Alright, so we're just missing a couple of small keys. That swamp small key is the one that's really holding us back here, because the majority of the remaining items are going to be in Swamp and T-Rock. And I don't necessarily want to go up to T-Rock, because we're so close to to clearing. Uh-oh. No, yeah. If you don't get on that first try, it's a little bit difficult to Alright. So we have 4.5 hearts, so we're gonna do the... Yeah, we'll just check full right, and then, we'll check the asshole chest through the inconvenient route. Definitely want to conserve hearts. We don't have a good safety here. Now we do still have a fairy, but we're still on 9 hearts. We gotta do cold stare. We also have the blue goo. The problem is if we use our goo, there's really no convenient way to fill that. We actually have to walk up to the mushroom hut. Kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever. That's the big one. That's the one we wanted. That's the big one right there. Don't care as much about that one. Alright, so now we have what we need to go to Swamp, and then we know that our Turtle Rock is going to be a Go Mode T-Rock. So yeah, we're going to go the long way around here. It's a little inconvenient, but at this stage, it's faster to do this up and around than to go around the other way. I think so. I'm not 100% certain on that. That it might actually be quicker to go back to from the tea room, go up and fall, and then go down and around that way. That might be faster overall. If it is, it's not by much. We're talking a few seconds. Even though this room is so goddamn annoying. When we also go back down there, we need to stop by the side room. We want to fill up with magic because if we can prevent us from using that blue goo, we will. So we'll come back up as long as we don't lose any magic on the way. We'll be able to get it the other way. Uh-oh. I need to turn the... Oh, crap. You know what? Sorry about that. Hold on. Let me turn that bonk bot back off. It's going to go crazy. I forgot to fix that. Hold on. Turn that back off. I forgot. I found a bug in it the other day, and I haven't deployed the script. That's my bonk bot. He controls the bonk game. Good morning, by the way, Math Girl. Good morning. Thanks for the follow. I found a bug in that the other day, and I forgot to fix and redeploy the script. It's actually fixed. I just haven't reloaded the script. There's a flag that's misset. My bad. I'll fix that. Uh-oh. Get him in there, get him in there, get him in there, get him in there. Alright, well, we got... Oh, shit. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna risk this. Jesus Christ. We're gonna end up having to use our fairy here. That's fine. We're gonna burn that fairy. I'm okay with this. Yeah, no, it did that because there's a... Yeah, it's in there because the commands, I have the commands locked down so that people... Oh my god. I'm getting hit by everything. Jeebus. I have a command flag in there for starting the bonk game. And, it's a mod command. I know why it's in there. It's weird. I need to fix that. My bad. We'll just put him back to sleep. He'll be fine. Alright, let's go to Swamp. Hopefully find that last T-Rock key. And hopefully, like, a sword or 3. Oh, it is! Oh, good luck! What's, who are you playing against today? Don't say you're gonna get destroyed. Don't say that. That's not the mindset you want to go into. Well, he's okay. He's actually not bad. The okay guy's actually, if it is who I think it is, he's a decent runner. I mean, he's okay. I'm sure he doesn't hear that joke at all. He's never heard that joke once. Oh, you know, okay, good, you know him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen him race a few times. Oh, you know where I've seen him race? He's been featured a few times on the dailies. So I saw him. I think I've seen him a couple of times on the dailies. Are you guys? Did you guys win your first match? I don't think I saw your first round match. I don't believe so. Awesome. Very cool. Tower key. We won't need that. Well, best of luck to you. I'm sure I'll have it on, because I gotta, as soon as I'm finished here, I gotta start working. So I'll have that on in the background while I work. So we are a T-Rock key away from go mode. The question's gonna be... Oh, what happened? Was that one of those... Oops, I forgot something somewhere. When you say unfortunate circumstance... Oh! Was it a forfeit? Oh, that's unfortunate. Gotcha. It's Keysanity, though. Keep this in mind. Anything can happen in Keysanity. Last night, I was on commentary for a match last night that, unfortunately, it was, the outcome of the match was determined 6 minutes in. Because Blaine had a very unfortunate soft lock in Kakariko and had to restart and forgot to stop by the tavern. And in Kakariko, because of the way he had to route it... Oh, very nice. I'm not going left now. And unfortunately, the tavern had the Game Tower Big Key. So, he went through the entire match, and then full cleared Ganon Tower, and then full cleared everything else, and then eventually realized that he screwed up and he missed something. He ended up finding it about a half hour later, but that was long after it was over. Hi! You gonna come up? You gonna come to lay down? Kiva is being very non-social today. Come on, give me silvers. Just make this easy. Oh! I called that one. Oh, come on. Give me that T-Rock key. Give me the T-Rock key. We are set. An hour and a half, continue 2 hours. Oh, man. I mean, if you crash 10 minutes in, it's not the end of the world. You can actually make that up. You crash an hour and a half in and you haven't saved quit in a while, I mean, there's just no chance. Oh, come on, Argus. Have the swamp key. Man, who was it I saw yesterday did a perfectly performed shotgun on this fight? That's something I've never learned. It's how to do the shot. You can't do it without the boots anyway, but it's not worth switching. Not for seconds there. Key. Okay, so we are going to go back in. We're going to clear left side. And then we'll head up north to the pyramid area. Yeah, 40 minutes of progress. That is horrible. Yeah, that who was it yesterday that did that? It was on a 2x2 race. I can't remember who it was. It was one of the most beautiful shotguns I've ever seen on that fight. It was just gorgeous. I can't remember who it was though. Finished Aga 2 over expected. Yeah. It wasn't ACM, although I'm sure he can do it. It was interesting. It was somebody that Tim Lobo. That sounds right. It was somebody that I know is a decent runner. But I didn't realize that they were an NMG runner. Because that's an NMG strat. It was just gorgeous. I was watching that and I was like, God, I really need to learn how to do that. I know in theory how to do it. I just haven't... I've never actually tried it. That's on the list of, like, 18 things that I need to work on. Like, little things. Like, itty-bitty, like, you make up 5-10 seconds here, the strat here. And there's a whole bunch of them. I would actually be a competent runner if I learned them all. Oh, 10 levels 1. Oh. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. That was your opponent. Who was that then yesterday? The name sounded right, actually. That's... Oh, man. Now I'm at a loss on who that was. I heard about that. Now I remember. Now I remember. I remember hearing them talk about that. That was you. Okay. I remember the conversation afterward about that because they had to, the admins had to rule on that one. I do remember that. I didn't watch your match, though, unfortunately. Can't watch them all. But yes, I did. I heard about that. I mean, that's an awesome thing for you to do. I understand why they wouldn't allow it. 104 matches a week is a touch much. But that's an awesome move to allow them to. Yeah, they were talking about it after because what happened is there was it was talked about in there was another match that day, and they were mentioning it because somebody had forfeited like an hour in, and the mention got brought up. Your match got brought up, and because somebody asked what happens if both players forfeit, what happens, and they brought up your match because it had just happened. I mean, they weren't talking about you specifically, they were just talking about the situation. So we are still missing a key. No, again, that's an awesome thing for you to do. Key? I'm actually going to get this. I am a fan of the Riot Shield. I am a fan of this thing, especially going into T-Rock. It helps on Ganon Tower 2 with the mimics. Be there. Pod. Alright, so we still have 2 items here we can check. I'm actually going to get this, just in case we have to... Actually, we're probably not going to save quit here. We're going to save quit when we head up to the mountain. Oh. Uh-oh. I thought I was... That was... Yeah. That was stupid. I guess we'll just do it from this side. Oops. So we can only check 1 item in here, but we are going to check it. We still need the 1 key to T-Rock. There's not many things actually left to check. So we're going to do this, we'll do underneath, and then we're going to head up to, we'll just head up there. Yeah. No, again, I hear you, I understand. That's a, it's an unfortunate situation for everybody involved, because it doesn't, you're right, it doesn't feel right. Yeah. Yeah, they should be. Yeah. Yep, again, it's just unfortunate for everybody involved, but, like I said, you did your best to try to remedy the issue, and it's all you can do. It's all you can do. Where's this damn T-Rock key? I mean, we're gonna head up there here in a second if we don't, even if we don't find it. That is not the T-Rock key. Alright, we are gonna do a quick, a not so quick stop here. I hate doing this because this is a time-consuming thing. I'm gonna take the 30-40 seconds here, and I probably don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because we don't know how much longer we've got on this. But I'm gonna stop by, I'm gonna fill up my bottles. It's a time-consuming stop. And if this was a one-on-one race, there's no way I would do this. We only need to do this once. Unfortunately, we don't have the flute, so there's really no easy way to doing this. Oh, by all means, go ahead. Yeah, I'm actually curious what was going through your head when that happened. What am I doing here? I believe in the goo. You never know when you might need one. I don't have half magic, even though I mean, I shouldn't need it. I've got Silver's Temper now, but... Of course! Oh, yeah. That cheater. I wish I could do what he does. My god, I wish I could do what he does. Kiva. Filthy hover. Hi, Kiva. Okay. We're gonna actually check the Hera basement. I'm gonna hedge whatever I can before going in there. This could be a double dip, actually. Like, the flute could be in Turtle Rock and force us out. I think that's actually a distinct possibility here. Second we find that key, though, we are done. We are off to the races. I mean, we actually got a pretty good time going here. It's just... Our execution has just been horrible. Unfortunately, the last few places we've checked have been duds. Check that here in a second. Finished off Ganon and wait until he's done to enter the Triforce room. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Yeah. Oops. Oh. How did that miss me? Take it. Like I said, that's damn cool. That is. Come on, hit me. Do not want to have to use that. Yeah, I mean, it's the thing I like most about... I'll say this, with a very few exceptions. There are a couple this community is crazy good. Hippos makes a good point. I mean, you don't know if you're up at that point. Well, we got a full clear, and hopefully we find a vanilla key in here. Remember, we could have came in here super early. We didn't. Hopefully there's something on Laser Bridge. Or, actually, hopefully there's something in the first chest. That would be better, but... He's been not too good here. Yeah. And I think Hippos, I think you're right there. I think I agree with you on that. I haven't ran into that situation. But exactly, that's the case. There's just no time, especially not in this event. So yeah, it's just, that's one of those things. I think it's damned if you do, damned if you don't on that one. Yeah, and you offered, and it's just unfortunate that the admins can't. We're already going to be butting heads with the spring tournament, so. Oh, by the way, this is Kiva. Oh yeah, and I forgot about the NMG tournament, yeah. Totally forgot about that. Be there, be there, be there. Damn. Oh, no, not Thieves Town. Yeah, I guess, yeah, the camera's a little off right now. Is this going to be a required double dip? Yeah, I signed up for the NMG tournament before I realized there's a hard cap on at 128, and then I dropped. I was going to practice NMG. I've never done a full NMG. I do not know the NMG route, but I was going to practice it because it's fantastic for Rando to learn the NMG route. But, and then I saw that it was a limited. Oh, damn it. Come on. And then he ate it. But yeah, then I dropped out of it. I did not want to take up somebody's spot on that, considering that I've never actually finished an NMG. I was going to learn it, but I figured I'd just focus on this instead. Even though, again, NMG strats are so good for Rando. You'll notice that a lot of the best runners also do NMG. Just because of the execution. Like, my execution on fights is just... shoveling. She'll let you do it if you want to go do it. You good? You good? You don't want to go shovel, like, 2 feet of snow? Man. It's all the rage these days. All the kids are doing it. It's my son. Come on, give me a vanilla key. Take it anywhere. Oh man, what doing 4 that or 1 that you can do? Yeah, we're looking for 1 item here, so. Where is that key? Now, unfortunately, there are now 3 additional spots open in the overworld that are. Oops. That were not open before. So again, we could still have a double dip in our hands. And that's going to set us back huge if this is a double dip. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chests left? It's not everybody's, I mean... Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. I mean, we could still find the flute in here. And the flute could lead us to the desert. Oh, you know what we didn't do? There was one other chest in the open world that we did not do. We have not been down to the desert. We have not done Agony. That's so far out of the way. Come on! You son of a bitch! Just gonna take the hit here. Oh my god, you're killing me here. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by the fire bar. So gonna get hit by the fire bar here. I'm actually gonna conserve health here. Don't really need it here, but come on, give me a vanilla key. One time, I'll be done. All it's given us so far is four items in Overworld to check. That's the only thing this has actually opened up at this point. And I don't even know what order I'm going to do them in, if I do have to go do that. Come on. So many small geese! Yes! There it is! There it is! Don't care what's in that chest. Do not care. We are finally in go mode. Woo! Oh, help if I'm already there. Move. So Kiva, my cat here, is the most adorable cat in the world. I'm blessed. I have 3 cats. All of them are something of the best of something. Kiva here is the most adorable. Don't pee on the floor. I peed on the floor. I'm just gonna clean that up. Kiva here is the most adorable. Troy, and she's tiny. You can't tell on camera, obviously, but she is tiny. She's about a 7 or 8 pound cat. Getting a little chubby, actually, because we feed her. She scarfs down wet food like it's nothing. Troy is the most, is like the best cat in the world. And Jasper, our 3rd cat, is the biggest asshole. So we left 1 item there, 1 item there. Yes, we left. Oh, I guess I could look. It's right there. Yeah, Kiva here is adorable. Kiva's story is actually cool because so we picked her up this last year at a shelter. She's a 2-year-old cat. And we knew we wanted a 3rd cat because Jasper and Troy tolerate each other, but they don't really like each other. They play every once in a while. That's fine. They play from time to time, but Jasper just doesn't tolerate anybody. So we decided to pick up Kiva. Oh, you know what it is, and I apologize. It's because my mic is actually kind of behind me. I'll adjust that. Give me a sec here. Well, I'll adjust it later. I apologize. I'll lower that here in a bit. Or I just turn my chair a little bit. That'll help. So we picked up Kiva, and yeah, Jasper's, yeah, he is typical cat. He's just a dick. So we go to the shelter, we pick up Kiva, and we actually went there to look at a couple of different cats. There were a couple of cats we were interested in. We'd been there already once before. And so we go there, and we're just going through the cats, and we go into the one colony where there's a cat named Hungry Howie. And Hungry Howie's an older cat who's 10 years old. And we didn't mind getting an older cat. You know, old cats need homes too. And so we were going to get Howie. So we go on and take a look, and we go check out Howie, and Howie has no interest in us at all. We're trying to get him down, and he's basically ignoring us completely, and we try to pet him, and he has no interest. He kind of looks like he wants to eat your soul. Typical cat. And then we go, and we're just, we're like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. So we sit down in the room to see if he'd come out, and the second we sit down, Kiva here jumps out. Oh, look at her. I didn't mean to fry that one. Kiva here sits down next to my wife, jumps up on her lap, and instantly we were like, oh, this is the cutest cat of all time. She had been in the shelter for 2 years. Well, she had spent a year at a colony. She had spent a year at a, being fostered, and then spent a year at Treehouse Cats, where we picked her up. And my wife and I were like, how is it possible? Oh, that is a huge magic pickup right there. How is it possible that this cat did not get adopted? She is so adorable. Now, she does wake you up at 4 in the morning demanding food. And she has got... Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, son of a bitch. She has got talons like you wouldn't believe. It's actually a nice pickup there. That was really generous of them to spawn at the same spot. She has got talons like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, we got Jasper from a... we got Jasper as a kitten from a shelter in Texas. Oh, I hate doing this next room without boots. No bonk game today, ladies and gentlemen. That is very unfortunate. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah. I dropped that a little bit high. Oh. Oh. People that abandon pets, I'm not gonna make that. I have no sympathy for... If I find anybody abusing a pet or abandoning a pet like that, I will... if it's a 6-week-old kid, it's possible that was the mother. That is possible that the mother abandoned the cat. That does happen. But yeah, I'm a huge. My wife and I are both huge animal people, so we love. We wish we could have a dog too, but we cannot have a dog in our apartment here. Oh, was it like abandoned in a box type thing? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Turn away. Oh, didn't turn away. Oh, I didn't switch the hook. Oh, I gotcha. Validate for butter? 10 arrows. Well, we're not going to run out of arrows in this one. Well, it's sad that... Oh. Come on. This room sucks without boots. Yeah. Well, it's the good of you of taking them in. Yeah, that's... I don't like this setup at all. Should have a double on that, though. I don't know if I got 2 on that one. I know I got 1. I don't know if I got 2. That was a double. Yeah, I didn't want those to count, I don't think. I think this is 5. Yeah, it didn't count. One of them was a double. Yeah, and that's what you should do. If you have a friend or a coworker or something, and they have we need you to adopt, then great. But yeah, go to shelters if you can, and don't necessarily focus on kittens. I know kittens are cute and adorable, and kittens are the best, but like I said, older cats need love too. Howie, the cat we were gonna adopt again, I think he was 10. And he probably spent half his life in that shelter. Set this up right. Oh, man. Screw that up. I gotta burn a goo here. I screwed that up big time. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. I think that first one should have connected. But, uh-oh. I'm gonna take those hits. I understand that. I understand that completely. No one's done yet, so we got a chance here. If Ganon decides to stop being a dick. Yeah, I like cape strats on Phase 2 with Tempered. You're guaranteeing that you're going to get it. I did, actually. Thank you so much for putting them in Swamp. I'm going to intentionally get a... There we go. Can I triple this? I don't think I can. I think I'm going to be off by one, yeah. Still a good Ganon fight. I'll take that. Alright, sniper no sniping. Sniper no sniping. Sniper no sniping. We got it. Alright, that's the way to start the morning. That's the way to start the morning. I will gladly start my day like that. So other than some execution errors, a lot of them actually, that wasn't that bad of a run. I mean, I made a lot of dumbs. I definitely made a lot of dumbs. But we did go to the I mean, we never found the flute. We never even stepped into desert. So we didn't have to do Mire, we didn't have to do desert, we didn't do any of that. Thankfully, the last Turtle Rock key was in Turtle Rock. Otherwise, we would have had to go back out searching, and who knows what would have happened then. Never found the boots. So no bonk game today. That's unfortunate. We do love our bonks, but not today. So, but I'm happy with that race. That race actually went pretty well. Curious. How's everybody doing? Let's see. That is not Speedruns Live. There we are. Let's see how everybody else is doing. Oh, wow. Well, okay, yeah, we were not far off here. 2 people are on Ganon right now. So we only got that by a minute or 2, and then one is finishing up Moldorm right now. So, yeah, we did not win this by much. A minute, maybe? 2 minutes? So 3 people are neck and neck. And then the 4th looks like is in Turtle Rock, so he's not going to be that far behind. So, very cool, very cool. Again, anybody, we're just gonna we're gonna go through the credits here. Unfortunately, we're on hardware, we can't fast forward, but anybody that wants to sneak out, by all means, thanks for stopping by. We are gonna race. We probably won't be on again until tonight. We do have our race tonight at 7 p.m. Central. That'll be our second round race. I believe it's on Speed Gaming 4, I believe is where this one is going to be hosted. That might change between now and then, but that is I believe that is what the schedule does currently say, so. Anybody that did drop a follow earlier as well, thank you very much. We always appreciate the follows. Unfortunately, again, we could not play the bonk game today, which is very unfortunate. The bonk game is our favorite thing to play, and it did not happen today, so. What are you going to do? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thanks. Yeah, and good luck to you. Good luck. I'm sure I'll have that on today. I'll have that on in my, in the background. I do have to start work here in a few minutes, but, I will definitely have I'll have all the matches on today, so. I'm interested in what my item menu time is going to be on this one. I'm going to be in the 3s. I'm just not sure how high in the 3s. I felt I did okay. It's probably going to be like a 330. Otherwise, I just say screw the credits. So, But, yeah, and we just got our third place finishes in as well, so... Yeah, again, we, how many minutes did we win that by? 2.5 minutes we ended up winning that by, which I figure we threw... I don't know how many minutes away. We probably threw 4 minutes away on execution on this race, just on stupids. But the one stupid might have got us the bow. I'm still not convinced. I'm not convinced about going to Catfish. I'm not convinced about that. If I don't accidentally forget to do Zora and know that I could do Zora and Catfish at the same time, I'm not sure I go to Catfish when it wasn't the bow was at Catfish. So that stupid might have actually been a blessing. So it's tough to say. In hindsight, I'm not sure where I would have been at that state. So so I'm taking a look here. So we have one finishing up again, and actually the last person is back in Ice Palace. Why are they back in Ice Palace? They have everything they need. They're missing a Turtle Rock key. They missed one somewhere. Oh no. Oh, they missed a Turtle Rock small key. They must have gotten the one and didn't get the other. Either that or they opened up the center door. That is unfortunate. Well, I mean, just hope for the best. There's nothing else you can do. Nothing else you can do. Let's actually take a look while we have a minute. I'm curious about who is on the schedule today. So today's schedule is... Oh, he got a PB. Increased his PB by almost 3 minutes. All right, so... oh, Dr. Bob and Zephyr, are they playing right now? Are they on right now? They are. I'm going to jump on there when I'm done with this. And then Cal and Space Cowboy is going to be at 1. That'll be a good match. That'll be a good match. Freddy and Ice, Zarby. Thalane, who is in this race. He got 3rd on this race. They're playing later. Tear and Magus. Oh my god, that is going to be a stellar match. Yeah. That's cool. That is cool. And then there's your match today, and that's at 3 o'clock my time. I don't know Fox Zero. I don't think I know who that is. He's up against Magus. DT and Rambler, that'll be pretty good. Truzel, I saw you were in chat out if you're still here. You get to face Jet. Good luck. You're going to need it on that one. God, he's crazy good. Korek and Hacksaw. He's in my match. That's going to be a 2x2. God, there's a lot of good matches today. Holy crap. Today is going to be a great day for this. Today is going to be a great day for Rando. I'm totally looking forward to this. Oh, no bonks. No bonks. Wow, 4 minutes of menu time. Ugh. I thought that was going to be much lower. I thought that was going to be in the 3s, but 146 is actually really good for Keysanity, so I'm happy about that. So definitely happy about that. So, all right, boys and girls, that is going to do it for today. We got our warm-up match in. Again, thanks for everyone that has stopped by today. Thanks to Willard. I think he's gone by now. He's probably long since asleep, giving us a raid and having a lot of you guys come over. Again, we'll be back tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time for our race. Feel free to stop by here. Speed Gaming 4 is where it's going to be hosted. And again, I know a couple of you guys have races later today. Good luck to you guys. We'll catch you later. Have a good day.